All right, let me tell you the reason for the boxes. You got a bunch of boxes. You got the rock and roll box, the country music box, the rap box, the redneck box, the hood box, the drughead box, the drinking box, the cowboy box, the redskin box, the denominational boxes. You got all these boxes. You got the culture box, the bloodline box. You got all these people who identify with different things, right? What kind of church you go to? I'm Baptist, I'm Methodist, I'm Presbyterian. Why? Because it's a box. So what's the purpose of the box? The purpose of the box is to birth in the new creature. So while you're in the box, it's a security blanket, right? It's not real, but it gives people security. So the woman has a box, and what does she do? She carries that baby around for 9 months. And that baby feels safe and secure as the woman's carrying the baby around, right? I kind of get frustrated that people stay in a box for so long, but it only makes sense because a baby's born in a family, and that's their security blanket, unless you're raised in a family there's no security. But anyway, the security feeling that people have is needed for a season, whether you're Baptist, Methodist, Presbyterian, whatever you are. There's a reason for the box. There's a reason for the culture. There's a reason for the city or state that you've been in, or the kind of people you hang out with. There's a reason for it, because it's a comfort. It makes you feel comfortable. But the purpose of it is to birth in to where you leave the box. Now, what's going to happen is when you start to leave your box, the people in that box with you, they don't want to leave the box. They don't want to leave it. So let's say you're in a legalistic church and you realize it's not legalism, it's faith alone. You're saved by faith, you walk by faith, everything's by faith. So you leave that legalistic church, everybody's still in the legalistic denomination or denamed. Everybody who's denamed, a box is actually a denaming. So as you're leaving the box, the people that you left in the box, they get mad at you. They say, "What's wrong with you? You're crazy. Something wrong." Like you might move to another culture and see life from a different perspective. You come back to this culture and you're thinking different. They call you crazy. Every culture has their little cultic, because a cult is a box. They create these boxes. People create boxes to stay ahead. I mean, to make money off the sheeple, right? They make a living off the sheeple. They create this box and they make a living off of it. Now, once you see the box, you can't stay in it. The only reason you would stay in it if you see it is you would be like a con artist or somebody who's supporting the box, somebody who's sold their soul to the devil, pretty much. Because once you see the box, you have to leave it, because you're being birthed out of a box. Let's say you're in this box, in this box, right? And the door, and you open it up, and you see, oh, there's something bigger out there. Would you stay in it? No, you wouldn't stay in it. You would leave it. I just got this splitting headache, and I just took an aspirin. Expiration 2/23. And it's only at, how many milligrams? 81 milligrams. Anyway, man, you might go back to the box. You might, those people still in the box, you understand where they're coming from. You know who they are, what they believe in. You know what they're going to do before they even know what they're going to do. You might go back to the box a few times, but you can't stay there because you've been birthed into it as a new creature. Now, the stuff I'm talking about, you think I could walk in here and talk about it? No. So what happens when I go into this building? I go in the entrance, I go into a trance, and there's a different spirit behind Home Depot as in Lowe's. You know, Lowe's has a different spirit. Even though they sell the same product, it's a different spirit. And so as you leave the box, they're going to call you crazy. Try to shut you up, shut you down. They might even try to kill you. Because when you leave the box and expose it for what it is, it's destroying their comfort zone, right? Now there's a reason for the box. The box is to just give you some comfort, time to grow. And then, as you're growing, you're eventually strong enough to leave the box because you got big enough to leave the box. Smart enough, skilled enough, whatever. But as you leave the box, what are you doing? You're birthing into a free state. In the box, you're not free. But when you get out of the box, you're free.